demonstrate a hemming stitch. This is a stitch that you will often use to put up a hem if it might break on a garment that you've purchased at the store. You can also use it when you're making something yourself. There are so many hemming stitches depending on what the fabric is and how the fabric has been woven or knitted. There are a variety to choose from, but this is one that you might be familiar with and use very quickly because it's very easy. Again, you will start with the needle that's threaded, you will have the short tail, and then you will have the long tail, and there will be a knot on the end of it. We're going to start by going behind the hem has been pinned up here. You can see the right side of the fabric. It's been pinned in place, and you're going to start by going behind the pinned up fabric. Tuck your knot in there so you can't see it. You're going to be taking fabric from what will be the outside of the garment and then that same folded edge that we made the knot in, you're going to take a little pick of that edge. Now when you're sewing this, I just showed you it as a two-step process, but most people just take a pick in the fabric and then go behind the folded edge and pull that up. So this is what it's going to look like on the front side, looking at, or actually this is the wrong side, looking at you when you're doing the work. So this is what that side is going to look like. Now on purpose, because I was showing you, can you see those big stitches on that side? That is not supposed to be there. So now when I do the next stitches, I'm going to show you that when you take the stitch in the cloth that's going to be to the outside of your garment, you want that to be a very little pick of threads. Just a couple of threads. Keep them just a few. And this one here can be a nice chunky stitch in your folded edge. And then go a little bit ahead and you're just going to pick up a couple of threads. Couple of threads and then to the folded edge. Okay, so from this side the stitch looks the same, but it should look so much better from the other side. If you were using, I have a sample here, if this was your fabric, you would want to have matching thread, and for obvious reasons, because then your stitches would not show at all. So to finish this up then, if this was the end of the mend that you were doing, you're going to take, again, a few threads of the outer fashion fabric. You're going to come up to that folded edge, and then the whole knot business is all going to happen in that folded edge. You don't want to be picking this fabric at all because you don't want your knot to show on the front side. So you're just going to take a stitch through the folded edge, and there's that loop that you've seen so many times on these episodes we put together for you. You're going to go into the circle once, maybe twice, draw it down next to the cloth, get it snug in there, and then if you want, there's a folded edge right here. You can even hide your tail into the folded edge so no one has to see it, and then you're going to take your scissor and cut that off right there. So this is called a hemming stitch. It's one of many kinds of hemming stitches, but it would be fine for this garment. And on the outside, you want these stitches to be very small, and if your thread matched your outer fashion fabric, they would not show at all.